My mama, when the hit connect, all I could do was, I was hurt. I felt, she hit me right here, but I felt all this shut down. So she say, I said you couldn't have no phone, right? Ain't that's what I said? Was I speaking another language? I'm like, she said, am I talking to myself, Roshan? Was I speaking another language when I told you you couldn't have a phone? I took your phone, didn't I? I'm like, then you go get Raymond for, wow. Now I got my hand, okay? I got my hand over I got it like this. She's hidden. She don't care. She's still hitting me when I'm doing this. She like, I'm going to give you something to cry about. You out here just showing your tail, just acting like you ain't got no home training. So all of a sudden, Caleb comes to the door. Now, this is the thing about Caleb. Caleb don't care what type of trouble is going on. Okay? Caleb don't care what's happening. He gonna come in there and ask for his snacks. He go come in there and ask for his snacks. It could be a blizzard going on outside and we out there shoveling snow. This man gonna come out there and ask, can he get a snack? So Caleb like, Uncle Mookie. So she said, hey, my precious baby. My mama like, what you want? He like, is it too much to ask for cookies? She said, boo man, it's too late. He like, but I haven't had a snack yet. She said, and I can't even make my son a snack dealing with you. And you supposed to be, you the oldest. You don't even act the oldest. That is so sad. You can't be my child. So she just amped up. So they walk out my room. I'm sitting in the chair. I'm like, my whole face feel like it's breaking into a sweat. Okay. I'm like, man, like, so Caleb come back to the door. He like, you always in trouble. He like, why mom mad? I'm like, get out my room. He like, I'm just asking. I'm like, Caleb, get out my room. He like, okay. And he leaves out, right? So I'm sitting up there crying. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to plan on running away. Straight up. All of a sudden I hear footsteps coming upstairs, but I know it ain't my nana. These is like that. This, look, this was a dramatic way of coming up the stairs. She was like, and came straight to me. Dumped me out the chair. She said, get out of my chair. I'll be back. I'm not done with you. Let me put my son cookies on. She go downstairs. So now I'm like on the floor, like, okay, it's getting real. So my mama come upstairs. She tells me, you better been to pass every course. Because I'm going up to that school tomorrow and I'm telling you, they tell me anything they shouldn't tell me. I'm going to wear you out right there. So you better be ready. Because I'm coming with the firefighter belt. I'm going to embarrass you. Because you keep trying to embarrass me. So I'm just like, but Mom, I was going to school. I'm like, Beth, I don't want to hear all that. You weren't crying when you was outside doing God knows what. Then you got a girl in my house. You think you grown? You think you grown? Huh, Roshan? So you hear back door now opening. My dad, he comes up there. He like, hey, May, I got somebody on the phone. She say, who, Al? The next door neighbors, they want to talk. She said, I'll talk to them tomorrow. I ain't got time. So I'm dealing with something right now. Tell them don't call my phone. Don't call my, matter of fact, don't even pick up the phone, Al. So he like, is everything okay? She say, why Roshan think it's okay to sneak people in the house, sneak outside the house, bring marijuana to school, get into an alternative school, don't do what he's supposed to do, keep bouncing from girl to girl to girl. I gotta go to people's houses, meet people that I don't even know, meet people mamas. I'm getting put in situations with the next door neighbor. Al, please tell me something. So he like, let me talk to him. She said, no, he don't understand talking. He only understand this. He don't understand how to talk like a normal. I'm gonna talk to him like this, Al. He said, but May, we all been teens before. She said, Al, when I say don't do something or when I say move, God dang it, I mean it. See, this one want to play with me. See, this is another version of me, and I'm going to have to break Mr. Sir down all the way past my level because you're moving too fast and you need to slow down. You need to pump your brakes, Mr. Sally. So I'm looking like this lady is flipping on me, right? So my dad like, let me talk to him. She said, talk to him because I ain't moving. I already said what I said. So any false move, any ugly looking face expressions, I'm going to give it to him. So go ahead, Al. Talk to your son. I'm not moving. I need me another drink, but I'm going to wait. So he like, okay, just go pour you another drink and let me talk to him. She said, Al, he said, okay. He like, what's going on, son? Oh, God, that's how you start off, Al? What's going on, son? Okay, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We all, come on, what's going on? Come on, because you're going to tell the truth, because he asked you so kindly. You need to be bopping him upside his head. So he like, what happened? So I'm like, I'm looking at my mama. Now, the thing is, I could tell my dad anything. I could tell him anything, but my mom is standing there. She making me not feel so confident. So I knew that I had to cough up or birth out that how the way Beth came up to the school. I just don't know how to deliver it. And then plus the pressure is on me. My mom, it's like I felt her foot on my neck, like the pressure was on. It was applying real hard. The pressure was pressuring. So I look at my dad. I'm like, well, I've been going to school. I've been on time. I have not ditched. I'm like, but the Bev, she keep on. My mama like, see, all over the place. You're talking about school, then you jump to Bev. Okay, when you talk, focus on what you're saying about the school. Because you see, I could tell you just telling a story. And so I'm just like, because I was nervous, but I'm telling the truth. I've been to every class. Like I've been going to the class, trying to get the extra credit, doing everything I need to do. Yeah, it was a little minor, but perhaps with the girl with the sky and Rihanna and you know what I'm saying, me and Pop, like it was a lot going on, but it wasn't none that she needed to get flagged down about, right? But she don't know none of that. So at this moment, I'm like, okay, she trying to throw me off my A game. So I get in the zone and I'm like, well, I've been going to the class to get all my credits. I've been doing the tests, doing the assignments, and leaving on time and going straight to work. We've been really busy at work, so I have to come a little early and stay a little late. You can ask Miss Shirley. That's true. I'm not capping about that. That is the situation. That's what's supposed to happen. She said, okay, just know I'm documenting everything down. I don't care how lit you think I am. But I'm documenting everything that, and I'm telling you, let it not add up. We're going to have a problem. I'm going to tear the skin off you. And so I'm just sitting up there, and I'm like, and every time I was coming home from work, I'm like, Beth was waiting on me. She even waited on me on the porch, da-da-da. So now I'm just getting into details. So now my mom is getting mad, like, so you trying to tell me she bullied? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, she even followed me at my school, and my friend had to help me and fight for me, basically, and the security guard came, so I'm telling her the whole tea. She said, what? Because, I got to act, and the school didn't call me. I'm like, I told my Nana right away. I'm like, I called Nana. She said, when you didn't supposed to have a phone. So my Nana comes up, right? She said, you called and told me what? I'm like, when Beth was, now it's pressure because it's too many people in there. It's my dad, my Nana, and my mom, and plus both of them are pressure. So it's like now I'm way, my confidence level went to zero. Straight zero. Okay? It went to zero, man. I didn't have it. So my Nana said, when Beth was chasing me, and I called you, she said, oh, yeah, he did. She said, and what happened with that? I don't know why Beth keep trying her, but I had to check her a few times, baby. And woo, so now my Nana said, so we kind of eased up, right? It's eased up. So my mama said, you better be ready first thing in the morning. So they leave out my room. So as they leaving out my room, I'm sitting there on the floor in heat mode. Like, and when I say heat mode, not mad, but like sweaty. Like, oh my God, like I was nervous. So I was wore out. So I kind of like, I was dozing off a little bit. The door was open. My mama come in there. Boo, 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 boo. Ain't no sleeping. You wasn't sleeping when I was gone. You was up all night. You was sneaking out and all that, right? Rise and shine, just stay on up. Matter of fact, run my jacuzzi water. So now I go in there, I start running the jacuzzi water, getting the ice water ready, putting her toothpaste on her toothbrush, because now it's time for her to get ready to wind down. She like up here having a long night. I can't even come here from a vacation peacefully without everybody running up to me, fights going on. We don't even stay in the ghetto, and you just acting like a hoodlum. Like, she just going and going. So it's like she mad at me, but no, I think she had good intent, but she just didn't know how to deliver. You know what I'm saying? She didn't know how to make me have a process. It was all about hardcore punishment on her end. So boom, she goes in there, she do her stuff. So it started winding down. Now I was dozing off because I was like sitting down but leaning on the wall. And so I was kind of like dozing off a little bit. But when I hear her footsteps, I was like always alarmed. I was always woke. Boom, she goes in her room. She never shut her door. My mom and dad never shut their door. They always kept their door either halfway cracked or all the way open. Always. So I'm like, all right, is she asleep? So I'm already on the floor. So I stay on the floor. And I go in the bathroom and I stand up and I cut the light on and I look. But it's like, because she used to have a pillow between her legs when she lay down. And the way she was looking at the TV was always this way. So I couldn't see if her eyes was closed. And I remember what she used to always tell me, like, all closed eyes ain't sleep. So I'm like, is she asleep? So I go on ahead, I use it, right? I come out the bathroom. I'm like, Ma, I ain't gonna say her name too many times because she a light sleeper. Nothing. My dad, he knocked out. Lip hanging and all. He knocked out. So I'm like, I'm going downstairs. So as soon as I go downstairs, my Nana is up drinking coffee. And I said, oh, Nana, you still woke? She said, yes, I am. Where you going? You sneaking out the house? I'm like, no, I was finna see his markup. She like, go back to your room. I'm like, but I want to see his markup. You want me to punch you in your throat? Go back to your room. Do your mama know? I'm like, okay, I'm going back to my room. Like, whoa. I go back to my room. I'm like, okay, now it's two of them in the house. It's like I kept hitting Virginia Joe. I'm like, oh my God. Like, okay, my Nana really ain't going to sleep. She really up. So I finally doze off. My mama coming up. Boom, boom, boom. The door is open. Okay. The door is wide open, yo. She just got to be dramatic with everything she do. Boom, boom. Come on. Get on up. Come on. Get on up. Let's roll. We finna go up here to the school. Now, mind you, I'm out. But I haven't got my grades. I haven't got anything. We waiting on my mom. So boom. She like, let me go on ahead and hit my little joint. So she hit it. So she got a little cocktail. It's in the morning, okay? We get in the truck. It's just me and her. She ain't said nothing on this ride, okay? We finally, we pull in front of the school. Skirt. Got in the parking. She looks at me. She say, Roshan, if there's anything you want to tell me, this will be the time. I looked at her because I had said what I said. I just cared about the important part. Yeah, I got in trouble with the sneaking in, all that, sneaking people in and sneaking out. But as long as I got the best part out, I feel confident. I'm good. So she like, and you know you passed and you know you're out of here. I said, yeah. She said, okay. Nothing you want to tell me. So I'm like, nothing. Okay, let's go. So boom, I guess now she done asked me multiple times. So now that put my anxiety at like level 1,000. Okay, now I'm thinking like, is this something like I'm even making up things in the back of my head? Like, wait, do I need to say something? Now, when we get in there, we got to go through the whole little monitoring thing. But it's like a small little line because a lot of people was coming up there to see if their kids have passed. And certain people was coming up there to get their credits. And there was some people that was coming to get their stuff because that's it for them, right? So it was just this day, and then after that, that school would not be open. The only thing would be opening is the gym until school started back. To our turn of school started back. So boom, we finally gets halfway up there. So boom, I see Piper. I see the girl with the scar. I see Legs. I see Brianna, because they all had to be, everybody had to be there at a certain time, right? Like, don't think you finna come in there at 3 p.m. and they know. You gotta come up there from 6 to 12 p.m. Like, so it was just like a line. So my mama was already like panicking because number one, it's too many people. Number two, she don't like to wait. She just wanna, so she asked the security guard, like, hey, can I give you $50? Here, my son's name is blah, blah, blah. Can you just go get his stuff? And so the security guard, like, it doesn't work like that, because you're gonna have to talk. You're gonna have to talk to them. So she like, oh my God, how long you think the line gonna last? Dang, how many kids the one parent got? Like, so she just talking and talking and talking. So I'm like, okay. So she finally zip it up. She got her glasses on. She just waiting. So boom. So I see Piper. She like, so I'm like, so she point towards the bathroom. So I say, Mom, can I go to the bathroom? She like, so we can lose our spot? You see? Oh my God. You see all these people? You better hold it. I'm like, you could just hold the spot. Bro, Sean, you got 1 minute. You better hurry up. I'm like, well, it's almost at the end of the hall. She said, well, you better run. So I start running, right? So boom, I goes in the bathroom with Piper. She like, hey, she give me a hug. We get to kissing. So we get the hugging and kissing. The girl with the scar, she comes in there. She like, oh, y'all back together. I'm like, no. I'm like, we just, so Piper like, no. I'm like, no, I'm just saying, like, we were just hugging. I'm like, wait, we back together? She like, I was just at your house, like, you know what? I'm gonna go get back in line. I'm like, no, come here. So I grab her by her arm. She like, no, I'm gonna let y'all talk. I'm like, it's not. Stop. See, there you go again. So the girl with the sky like, don't worry, y'all was in here first. She like, you good, officer girl? So the girl with the sky asked me about Buffalo Key. I'm like, yeah, I had to. My parents. I'm like, thank you though. She like, okay. She like, call me. I'm like, all right. So Piper like, and I gotta stay here for this. I'm just gonna go. So the girl with the sky like, it's okay, it's cool. So she walks off, right? So Piper just like, I can't even have you for 5 seconds. So we not together. I'm like, no, like we never talked about it. So I was just in your house, in your closet. You up in there grinding on me and all. I'm like, I missed you. Like, I missed you. She said, but we not together. I thought that we was saying we was together. First off, I didn't know that if you bang somebody, that originally means that you together. So I swear to God, as I'm talking to her, I'm like, chill. I'm like, why you acting like that? So I grab her by her arm. She tried to like yank herself from me while I was holding her. So I pull her arms on, like, stop playing with me. She like, make me. You just want to have me looking crazy. Make me. So as I'm like in the midst of checking her, and I mean, I'm big boy checking her. I got this lock. My mama like, see, once again, you in here playing again. I let her go. We both were startled. And I'm like, Mom, she said, I thought you had to use the bathroom. You just can't stay away. What's your name again? And so she said, Piper, baby, look, I don't know why you like him so much. Stop it, okay? It's not cute. And so she like, I'm sorry. And she walked away. My mama like, let me see you with another female. So I'm like, hold on, I ain't gonna be with no dude. In my mind, I said, I ain't gonna say that out loud. I say, Mom, did you lose our spot? No, the security guard is holding it for me because you just take it too long. So we walk and she like, try me again. I'm telling you, it's going to be me and you up in the school. Don't think that I ain't got that belt in the car. Now, I didn't even know that she brought the firefighter belt in the car because me and her, we went to the truck together. I didn't see her in case she already stashed it in there the night before, but she probably just buffing. Boom. The security guard, clear as day, is holding the spot down. We gets halfway there. We almost there. So I'm turning around and looking. My mama like, turn around again. You better be looking ahead. You need to be looking right here. See, that's what's wrong with you. That's what's wrong with you, and that's why we're here right now, sir. Because you keep looking back there. Now make me give these people a free pay-per-view. I'm like, okay. Her phone get the ring, and she like, my mama. Oh, what does she want now? Hey, Ma. So they talking. So she like, I'm still in line, trying my best not to end up hurting this boy in the school. So they talk, boom, we gets there. Now it's our turn. Boom, what's your child's name? My mom like, you should remember me. Now, my mom wanted to get out so bad, but she like casually throwing shade at me. Oh, you should remember me because I remember this office like the back of my hand. I came here all the time. They was like, yeah, but we need to know your name and your child's name. Boom. Your name, boom. All right, the principal ready to see y'all. Boom, we go back up to the principal. He like, okay, everything is great. We just have one dilemma. So my mama like, and what is that? So in my mind, I'm like what? So he like, well, you missed it by 1 credit, 1 point. So my mom like, okay, just you can't give it to him. So he like, no. She like, is it a makeup test or anything he could take? No, because this is it right here until, the semester start back. So she like, so is he going to be able to go to another school? So he like, I can't give you the transcripts and stuff just yet, ma'am. Do you already, but we could get him processed already at the school, but they won't be able to take him until he at least get this. So she looked at me, she said, okay, so what you're saying is how long do he need to be still here when I re-enroll him? Should I just re-enroll him now? He like, yes, everything is happening today. So you can re-enroll him. He'll probably do like a couple of days to make up the 1 credit. And then after that, we'll take him out of that semester and he just have to really put in work over there at the next school because you'll be taking him out in the middle of at the beginning of the semester. So she's like, listening, but looking at me like, I thought everything was together. You said it was nothing you had to tell me. I'm like, I thought everything was good. I thought, she said, every time you thought a thing, your light bulb don't come on. So he like, well, ma'am, it could have been because of a few distractions that we was having, but which Roshan got right on track and was doing pretty good. My mama like, okay, well, I do thank you, but I have a question. My son informed me that it was a girl chasing him at the school. They don't go to the school. He said, well, I heard about it. Everything got handled a little bit outside, so I'm not for sure. He like, but yes, I did hear about it. She like, okay, that's all I needed to know. So she looked at me. She said, can anybody vouch for you? Because I said, yeah, it's the girl with the scar. She actually in line. She said, come on, let's roll. So he already told me that he'll see me next semester. So my mama, she mad. She heated when we coming out. So I'm like, there go the girl right there. So we go up there. So my mama say, hey, I know you don't know me now. She tall. So my mama looking at her like, I know you don't know me, but this is my son. Did you see a girl chase him at the school? So she said, yeah, I'm the one that actually helped him. She said, okay, that's all I need to know. Thank you so much, okay? So boom, we leaving out. So my mama said, get in the truck right now. So I'm like, when I see the face, I'm like, I'm scared. What did I do now? As soon as I get in there, she said, so now guess what? I can't even put you in regular school. I have to wait. So now you finna put me to work. So she driving. She like, we on our way to your job. And you better hope that they said that you had to stay a little later. You had to come a little early because I'm telling you, every girl in there that you so-called like or had a problem with, then it showed up at my door and I done came up here and you just doing whatever. You went to school doing whatever. I'm just listening to her. So she drives. She said, I'm going to end up having to put you in Markey school at least till a few semesters is over with and then put you in your own school. So I'm like, oh man, it's cool that I might possibly go to Markey school, but oh my God. Boom, we pull up right in front of the work establishment.